So this one's just going to be a bit of a quick one because, you know, I kind of want to just get a video out there. I want to do something that's not going to require way too much effort because, you know, I'm a lazy boy. That's not really true. I'm just in the middle of a bunch of videos. Anyway, so obviously you've already read the title. This one's about the new Lion King remake that's coming out, the quote-unquote live-action Lion King. Recently, I've come across a couple memes, or whatever you would call them, with kind of an interesting take, I guess, arguing whether or not the characters should have more of a cartoony look. Somebody's photoshopped and done a bit of a redesign of the characters, just little differences, you know, they have more exaggerated facial features, like with the bigger eyes and everything. The emotion comes out a little more clearly. I, for one, think that this actually does look pretty good, to be honest, at least on Photoshop. I don't know what it would look like on screen and everything. But one thing that I think people aren't thinking about when they're arguing whether or not this looks worse or better in the comment sections is what it's actually going to look like when the characters in the movie are talking. Because as they are now in the version that we're going to get, because it's definitely not going to change. This fucking meme isn't going to change anything. It's going to cost millions and millions for them to change it. And the movie's coming out like, what, next month or something? But the movie we're going to get, they are photorealistic and they look like these beautiful, majestic animals and everything. The thing is, though, that the characters in The Lion King talk, and I kind of personally think that that's going to be super jarring to see from these photorealistic animals. I think it's going to kind of look pretty stupid, to be honest, and I think that it might undermine the rest of the fantastic, phenomenal visual work behind it. And I do think that the more cartoony look, the bigger eyes and everything, I think that it probably would work better with them talking, because animals don't talk, you know? It's like they want to have the cartooniness, but at the same time they don't. Like, they want their cake and they want to eat it too, or whatever. Personally, I reckon this would be an awesome movie to take the same approach as this other movie called Spirit, which is a cartoon movie about a horse. In this movie, there is a bit of voiceover, but the actual protagonist doesn't actually talk to other characters. And I've always thought that that was a really brave way to go about an animated movie, because that's probably going to bore people. But I've always thought that it was kind of powerful in that the movie told its story and made you feel the emotions for it without much dialogue. It's not a dialogue-driven movie. It really relies on music and visual cues, all that sort of stuff. And I've always thought that it was pretty impressive storytelling in that way. And I think that The Lion King could really be really cool if they went with that approach. I think that it would be really impressive. I think that it would be way too much of a risk for them to take. They won't do it because everybody would hate it. I'm the only person that wants to see this. But just an interesting take that I don't think many people are talking about. Let me know what you think, if they look better as these more cartoony ones, or if they look better photorealistic. And yeah, see you next time.